Hey guys, I wanted to show you my journals of 2018 and do a life update and maybe a small channel update. So these are my journals from this year, and there's a large variety of styles, which made it fun to try different stuff. And this one's from part of last year too. So it's about, 10 this year, but this was part of last year, so 9.5 I guess. And I think that's the fastest I've ever personally used journals. I kind of like going a bit slower than that really. But I had a lot going on this year. I did some ancestry, like genetic discovery research or whatever. A lot of reflection, like self-reflection on politics and religion and stuff. So I had a lot, a lot to write about this year, and a lot of family stuff too. My parentals had surgery, both of them, and there's just a lot going on. And I'm really, really exhausted. So pretty much like perpetually exhausted. So this video is gonna suck, but I can't really help that. I've tried to make this video too many times, and I can't make it for the 11th time. So it's just gonna suck. Sorry, but this journal I used fall 2017 and into 2018. I put it aside for a few months and came back to it in April, and I had wanted this one forever, so I was glad to finally use it. But I put a Rhodia web notebook in there, and the paper in that is nice, but it felt a bit thin for me, and I like it thick. So I'm just going to show you the covers while I do a life update, because I'm not sure how else to do this. And yeah, so I got 3 new jobs this year. I ended up keeping 2 of them, which was, I really did not want to give up the third one, but I tried to make that work, and it would have been about 80 hours a week plus full-time school, and they're all very technical jobs that if you don't have a 99%, actually 99.9% accuracy, like you're automatically fired. The other one, you just have to do it right, otherwise you're, like, they don't keep you. The 2 of them were a contract, and one's a local job. And I was glad to finally find a local job in my field that that I'm good at, even though it's just part-time. It's actually across the city, so it's expensive to get there. It's not my main income. My second contract job, the second job that I kept, they've been running out of tasks lately, so I'm not sure if that's going to work out longer, but it's at least got me through the last half of 2018, and I started a new school program this summer. I'm almost halfway done. It's in technical stuff, and that's what my career is in, so hopefully that'll help long term, because my local job is not a permanent thing, and my contract jobs never are permanent, so I've kind of been freaking out about what to do with my life and where to live. I'm planning to move this year. I'll probably just be around here, but other places are kind of tempting too. And even if I live around here, I'm not sure where I would live or how to swing in or qualify or whatever. So I've just been trying to figure everything out, and I graduated another school program. It's just a certificate program last year, in kind of a businessy type field. So hopefully those things will help me find a long-term, permanent, full-time job here. I got myself healthcare for next year, which I haven't had in about, I think, a few years now, even though healthcare around here is pretty crap. There's about a 4 or 5 month waiting list to see any doctor at all, like any GP, but if you're trying to see a psychiatrist, it's about 5 or 6 month wait, and you pretty much have to, the ones around here, if you have ADD and you want to get that treated, or ADHD, whatever, they refer you to that, so it would take forever. So yeah, I've untreated ADD, and I can't sleep well, and I kind of overdid it with trying to do 3 jobs for a while doing full-time school and not being able to sleep and stuff. But I'm glad to finally have made some progress in my life this year. I know I'm not really showing anything. I've tried to make this video too many times. I cannot do this again. I keep getting frustrated. I've been so tired and stressed out and kind of overloaded for too long, that I can't form full sentences some of the time. Like, I just can't sleep, so it doesn't work out. And then I get frustrated, and then I can't. It sucks. it's almost like going nonverbal, but not completely there, which is really frustrating in general. I haven't actually been like completely into that. I haven't gone completely nonverbal in like almost 2 years, so now it's just kind of ADD tripping me up because I'm so tired. And I also visited my family for a week, and I just got back last night, and I'm completely exhausted. Their lifestyle is like people over all the time, and loud TVs, and my ears are ringing, and like I woke up in physical pain today because it's just so loud, and my ears still hurt, and I can't sleep there. They have people who are, I mean, it was nice to see my family and everything, but their lifestyles are just the complete opposite of mine. They're miserable here too. They're bored. And when I go there, I'm overwhelmed because it's just so loud and so many people, and I can't unwind. So I'm just like stressed out for a week. I know this video sucks, but I can't make this again, so it's just gonna have to suck. Which kind of leads me into what I'm gonna do with this channel. I kind of want to get back into making videos, but I'm not sure what about. I want to do some that are more meaningful, but I'm not sure if I really am capable of doing that right now. Like showing pages inside, or especially the older pages that I wrote about depression stuff. I kind of want to show some of those, but I'm not sure if I'm really can have the time or energy to do that right now. And I also don't make polished videos most of the time. And I think it would take some level of like being polished for those to actually be helpful to anyone. So it's really frustrating that I can't make the type of videos that I want, but I also don't want them to be too polished or it's like scripted. So I don't really, I don't know. I kind of might just make videos where I just call them like sample journal entries, and I'll pick this journal and show a handful of pages or something, or like maybe more than a handful, but I don't do straight up flip throughs because I don't want a journal to be another social media outlet. This video is so much more choppy than I want, and that's the other thing that I just get so frustrated trying to make a video because it sucks and it doesn't end up like I want it to be, and then I'm like, why am I even posting this? But I also think there's a lot of value in just casual videos where we show a few pages and just talk about journaling, and even like being frustrated with journaling. Sometimes I have been frustrated with actual writing, or it doesn't feel helpful. That was a few years ago. I have a video on that, I think, still. And like how it can be hard to find time to write or the energy to write. I don't think I've actually written in like a week and a half. Which the rest of the year I was filling these journals about every month or so. I think this one took a month. I'll keep showing you journals while I do this. I painted the side of this and you can't really tell anymore. It was like a galaxy print. So anyway, I'm not sure if I'm capable of making like videos that I feel confident or proud enough to actually post that I think would actually be remotely helpful to anyone. Even though I think the casual showing plain normal pages every now and then and talking about journaling and enjoying trying supplies or styles of journaling or anything itself is valuable. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn about a lot in my life. Like what if I should if I want to make more casual videos, or if I don't know, like what to do about my channel or where I want to live, what kind of career to do permanently. I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of why I've written so much this year, just because I was trying to figure out my life and where I want to live. And I wrote a lot about like religion and what I believe on that this year. And I was doing a lot of ancestry research this year. I took a DNA test and found some stuff that really surprised me. So that's, I think, like one of these journals has like a lot of it was filled kind of by that sort of thing. This one is from Claire's Within Toys R Us when it existed. So this is kind of like my childhood. It was just really, I like when journals are nostalgic in some way. Even though it's kind of fluffy and ridiculous, but yeah, let me know if you've felt the same in your life. I'm glad I've found jobs and done school programs and stuff. I'm just not really sure what to do next, I guess. This one was the first spiral journal I've ever actually filled, and I actually liked it, even though this is kind of bent. It's kind of annoying to put washi tape in spiral journals because they're well, the spiral gets in the way. 1 second. I want to see if. Oh, I was like, what is that? I also don't like how spiral journals, the first page is just like a normal piece of paper. I don't know if I did anything weird on here. I probably did, but that's okay. So I just made this like the entry in paper pages because I couldn't really think of anything else to do with it. But I actually did enjoy this journal, even though the paper is kind of average. This journal had been waiting since 2007, spring 2007, to be used, and I finally used it, and I really loved using this one. I think this one took about a month. I covered it, it's a leather journal, but I covered it in clear tape because it was kind of peeling off since it had been moved so many times and stored in a hot closet and everything else. But it was a little chunky thing, and that one's a really fun one. This one, I love the design of the paper in it. It's bleach white, and that really bothered me. Actually, same with this one, because I used the paper that this came with, and the paper's bleach white. I love the covers are really pretty, but the ones that come with these are bleach white paper that tends to bother me. But I love the design of this, and I used this for a pretty long time and enjoyed that one. These two are the most recent. This one, I'd always wanted to try an anthropology journal. I found this one, and the paper was thick enough, but it was also bleach white and bothered me, but the cover's really neat, and I haven't used one like this before. I have never seen a beaded journal, I don't think. Like, not a modern one anyway. There's this one, and what else? Oh, this one is, I think I'm going to use this one next and kind of use this for a pretty good amount of the year. It's about 600 pages, and I used one of these in, I think it was fall 2013, and it was just so inspiringly thick. That's what she said. It was inspiringly thick, and I think I used it in about 3 months. So I kind of want to try it again with another one and see if that inspires me to write more. And I kind of want one journal to like feel like the journal of the year. Maybe, I mean, it might be more than one journal, but to kind of use it longer, because some of these are about a month each, and that just doesn't. I'm not as attached to something that I've used only a month as if I use this for like 4 months or something, or 6 months. So I'm gonna see if that makes it a fun way to journal. And I actually like the paper in this too. It doesn't lay flat 'cause it's so thick, but I really loved using one like I had like this in 2013. I got a few questions of where this from. It's an old Barnes & Noble one. They actually don't sell it anymore, so I was really glad to find another one. I got this particular one on Felipe, but the previous one I got in store. You might check with your local store and see if they happen to have any. I know they're not online anymore because I looked on the Barnes & Noble website. I mean, but yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm kind of so tempted to redo this video because I know it sucks, but yeah, I'm too tired, and I will probably try to why is there always so much noise outside when I try to make a video? It's really distracting. Anyway, I'm planning to do another video showing some of the stuff, like the pages inside it from this year. And I know this is a ridiculous video, but okay, I can't make it again. Have a good night. Thanks for watching and sticking around my channel. And I hope this was remotely entertaining. But yeah, the next one, where I show pages inside after I sleep enough, hopefully will be. Okay, have a good night. Bye.